So how to open the realities of the hands, how to open the encryptions of these lights and these realities, and then we begin to activate these lights upon our face. So what illuminates the heart is when these hands are putting these healing lights upon the face, opening the realities of the ears, opening the realities of their breath when they wash and they're passing the water through their nose, opening the realities of the mouth when they're putting water into their mouth from hands that have been enlightened and activated. And as a result they're washing their hands, they're washing their feet so that their qadam and their feet will take them in the direction of the Divine will and not the feet that deviate and go astray and not the feet that anger. And throughout Qur'an Allah is asking people, be wary and careful of what your own hands have sent in front of you. Means what people do in their life, they're sending their actions ahead of them. If all your life was to harm people with your hands, you've set that action eternally in front of you. We see on the earth now when people are harming people and they don't think of their eternal soul and they don't want people to think of spirituality, and people begin to become drunk and intoxicated with anger and shayateen, and this will be related to the AI. We'll go back to that. When there's a drunkenness, what happens? They begin to inflict immense amount of harm. And that's when Allah says, but your own hands brought this for you. Your own hands brought you into destructions. The actions that you've set in motion from your own hands of what you have done means these deeds, these energies, these realities will meet the servant and will meet them in the grave of every difficulty. And every difficulty that somebody inflicts upon somebody, the azab-qabr of what happens in actions is as soon as they enter into the grave, every action they have committed Allah will allow them to feel the entire emotion of the one they oppressed with no barrier of the nafs, because now it's their full being with a full energy state to feel the full energy reality from their perspective. What you inflicted of harm and difficulty and torture, you will be feeling that in its completeness. So they don't understand what Allah has in store for people.